A historic performance out in Tempe. Welcome back to sports, everyone. Arizona State was dominant in their Week 1 win over Wyoming, and this past Saturday, the Sun Devils looked to move to 2-0, and to do it, they put it in the hopes of their running back. KYMA Sports' Chaz Messman tells us more.
Arizona State has won 594 games in school history, but none has come against an SEC opponent until tonight, when the Sun Devils made history by pounding the rock and bullying the Mississippi State Bulldogs in the trenches. From the opening snap, ASU put an emphasis on feeding the ball to running back Cam Scattaboo in any way that they could. Later in the drive, freshman quarterback Sam Levitt fakes the handoff. Now he's forced to take off towards the far side of the field. Levitt diving for the pylon, and he is in for the touchdown. ASU takes an early lead as Levitt has his team and the Sun Devil faithful fired up. Second quarter, Devils on top 13-3. Mississippi State quarterback Blake Shapen under pressure. Down he goes, and the ball is free. It's scooped up by C.J. Fight, and he is going to score. ASU's defense for the second consecutive week hits pay dirt, and the Sun Devils are rolling in this one. Then right before the half, ASU would march right down the field with Sam Levitt punching it in on the quarterback sneak. ASU takes a 27-3 lead at the half, and they would eventually lead 30-3 in the third. Then the Bulldog offense started to get going. Mississippi State scored 3 straight touchdowns, capped off by an 80-yard touchdown pass from Shapen to Kevin Coleman, which made it a one-possession game in the fourth quarter. But ASU had number 4. Scattaboo put the Sun Devils on his back as they ran out the clock and capped off a 30-23 victory to move to 2-0. An all-time performance from Scattaboo as he finished with an astounding 262 rushing yards, averaging almost 8 yards a carry.
That's the most fun I've had in a football game in a long time. Bullying dudes, grown men that are 300 pounds, that's fun to us. That's fun to the front 5, the front 7, and a running back. Sit there and tell them all game, give me the ball. Every play, give me the ball. If he has an option to throw it, give me the ball.
I really challenged him after last year, and I said, listen, if you want to play on Sundays, every back but one of mine since I've been a coordinator has played on Sundays. And I said, right now, you're not one. And if you want to be one, you're going to drop weight, right? You're going to get in better shape. You're going to be faster. You're going to control your passion, and you're going to channel it. And he's done everything I've asked him. So right now, that looked like a Sunday player.
The Sun Devils did have a lull in the second half and allowed the Bulldogs to get back in the game. But Dillingham believes that having to grind out the result will pay off in the long run.
For us to get hit back in the mouth and then have to get up, that's what I was proud of. And we got up with a vengeance, and we needed that because we're not going to have 17, 24-point leads every halftime, right? We're going to be in some dogfights, and we got to be able to go back and forth with counterpunches. And I think today we finally had to punch back.
Tonight, the Devils celebrate, but tomorrow, it's right back to work for Kenny Dillingham's team because it's a short week as the Sun Devils are set to face Texas State on the road this upcoming Thursday. From Mountain America Stadium, Chaz Messman, KYMA Sports.
Chaz, thank you. Moving on, 2 teams looking to find their footing. A matchup of 2 one-win flag football squads in the Valley tonight. Holtville and Southwest each looking for a win as they try to steer their seasons back on the right track. So to Burger Field we go. Vikings coming into this matchup at just 1-5. Meanwhile, the Lady Eagles on the other side at 1-3. Entering the day. Starting on a first half drive for Southwest, number 23 on the throw here. Heaves it up for number 5, and what a catch for the Eagles. Initially bobbled a bit, but it's a catch nonetheless. Extra point, no good. It's now 6-0. Following Viking drive, quick little run play for Holtville here on first down. Number 2 with a nice cut back inside for a good gain of about 10 yards. Drive would stall, however, so it would go back to Southwest. Here's the Eagles with it a bit later. The fake handoff here initially. Another big throw from number 23 and hauling it in, number 16. Big catch there for about a 25-yard gain. This drive would end up stalling, though. A low-scoring defensive battle in this one. Southwest takes it 12-0, the final score. Over to the volleyball court now, where the 9-1 Brawley Wildcats look to continue their hot start against the 0-4 Cibola Lady Raiders. Early in the first set, Braley Stebb setting for Jada Bosch, who finds open space cross court for the kill as Cibola takes their first lead in this one. Brawley would settle in quickly after that, though. A mistake from Cibola and some quick thinking at the net here by Grace Walker going to make it 15-9 Cats. And eventually they would work it to set point where Brianna Rebelar is going to set here for Demi Vogel, who ices the first set for the Wildcats. Cibola would then start the second pretty well, led here by Mariana Vega, who blows this one right by the Wildcats for another Raider point. But the stretch wouldn't last, with Destiny Perez setting for Rebelar here, who launches a rocket into the corner for the kill. Brawley takes the second and third set by a big margin to complete the sweep, and they win their 10th match of the season. And with that, that's all the time we have for sports.